So today, we talk about the power of imitation. A lot of great sports players have emulated other players in their playing styles. Can we all agree? I think we can. A lot of great singers have imitated other singers in the way they sing. Can we all agree? Michael Jackson to James Brown. You know what I mean? Kobe Bryant to Michael Jordan. Jordan to Dr. J. You know what I mean? LeBron to a bit of Michael Jordan and Kobe, and a lot of other great players as well. Imitation is powerful. Imitation is actually what pushes us forward in history, right? So, how does all this play in with Delta Force? Delta Force here, guys, if you have not noticed, is doing a lot of everything. And when I say everything, they're doing a lot that you and I are both familiar with as first person shooter players, right? And I'll get into that in just a moment because it's very important we discuss this. So, with that said, if you like this video and want to stay up to date with Delta Force content, be sure to like this video. And also, if you care to stay up to date with all the shooters that you care about, consider subscribing today. Now, the introduction of the power of imitation. Delta Force is imitating in the worst way. Delta Force, and when I say in the worst way, I mean actually in a good way. All right. So don't get it twisted. Delta Force is something that I'm personally looking forward to, but roll with me here. Delta Force is imitating Battlefield, okay? With the skill of warfare they got going here, the theme and look even, you know what I'm saying? Delta Force is also imitating Call of Duty, right? We have the recoil that reminds me of Call of Duty. We have weapon animations, which I'm sure some of you folks have seen on the internet, which are very, very eerily similar to how Call of Duty is. We have heavy weapon customization within this game that can mimic any first-person shooter. We even have some DNA of Medal of Honor in this game to some degree, right? Now, I say all that to say, is this a bad thing for this title? No, it's not a bad thing for this title. Is it a good thing for this title? We have yet to see if it really is a good thing. But imitation is not bad. Any gamer that stumbles upon Delta Force and said, hey, it reminds me of this, hey, it reminds me of that, you're right. It's going to remind you of X, Y, and Z. But can they nail the most important aspect of the game itself, the gameplay? Is the gameplay loop something that you and I would gravitate towards? It doesn't matter if a person can imitate Michael Jordan. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. You could talk like him, you could walk like him, you could try to dribble, whatever. But do the results yield the results? You know what I mean? Do we get championships? Do you become an MVP? Do you get trophies for most defensive player? Do you do those things? Do you perform like Michael Jordan when it counts? Okay? So let's take that theory and apply it to Delta Force. Do you perform like the greats when it counts? Do you perform like a peak Call of Duty? Do you perform like a peak Battlefield? Do you perform like a peak Medal of Honor? Do you perform on par or better than our past first-person shooters? That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure. And that's what Delta Force is facing here. Now, I think this is good pressure for you and I because if everything goes right, we have a bomb product. But if shit goes left, oh, baby, if shit goes left, I'm out the back door. Know that, okay? But Delta Force on paper and what I'm seeing from gameplay and stuff looks like it's going to be a fun title. It looks like something that I personally can enjoy and something that I'm excited to not only talk about and discuss with you guys, but present on my channel from time to time. I love making this content for the game because it looks like a fun arcadey shooter that I could get behind. Now, the gameplay has to translate, period. And we won't know what's what for me personally till I get my hands on it. And you guys already know I'm a stickler for this shit. I want to see how the gameplay is going to be intertwined with this presentation of Delta Force. You could present us something so beautiful, but when you actually dig deeper and get your hands on impressions, you may not feel the same way. And that's what I'm trying to discover with this product here. Because again, it looks bomb. One of the key aspects that Delta Force Hawk Ops has going for it is its franchise history. A lot of people won't bat an eye at giving this game a go just off the Delta Force name. I have learned a lot that a lot of gamers in the past have really fucked with Delta Force. And this is something that a lot of gamers are, again, really looking forward to. And rightfully so. If it's a beloved franchise that you have known from the past doing a resurgence and promising to do something great, fuck it, I'll be with it too. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, hey, I'll be gun-ho to play. So gambling here with people just initially trying the game, we're looking pretty good because I feel like a lot of people are just gonna give it that go just off of merit. And then on top of that, let's be very honest, it's a free-to-play game. So that just propels it even further. You know what I mean? There's no price of entry here, guys. There's no admission price for you to even test this game out. So Delta Force has a lot going for it in that fashion. A lot of things that a lot of shooters just can't seem to get right nowadays. Now, they have everything that it seems to make a solid product, to make a hit game, if you would, that holds decent player counts. But is the execution on the technical side going to be that of a decent game, of a solid game, of a good game? Will we get there? I don't know, because that's what I feel could go wrong with this game. And I have to be realistic with you guys. On the technical aspect, could we see some inherent bugs or something about the game that's just really flawed? We could really see that. We honestly could see that. And that could really be a thing for this game's future. Now, in the gameplay I have seen, I haven't seen anything technically go wrong with the game, but neither has this game officially launched for us, right? So, crossing our fingers that technical bugs don't plague this neither. We have to also look out for cheaters. Cheaters are a thing, guys. So hopefully technical bugs, hopefully cheaters, and hopefully solid gameplay carry this game through to the finish line and something that you and I could actually spend some decent amount of time in. Lord knows I need another Battlefield experience. And heck, they have like an Escape from Tarkov type game mode in here that I would love to check out. I actually enjoyed Battlefield's attempt at Escape from Tarkov, like their extraction shooter thing going on. I actually thought that was okay. Now, was it fully fleshed out and could have been better? Sure, definitely. But I enjoyed what it was for the most part, and I seen the vision, and I seen where they could have potentially gone with it if everything was executed correctly. So Delta Force is something that you should be excited about. But again, guys, we proceed with caution. We still are weary, and we'll see how the game develops with time and see where the devs want to take us on this journey. Now, here's where I leave it to you. If you are excited for Delta Force, tell me what you think down in the comment section below. Do you think imitation is good within shooters? Be honest with me. Let me know what you think. And also, if you did not check out my last video, be sure to click here, and I'll be sure to see you there.